In my first video about modifying a sorry game to make it more entertaining, I introduced 7 new cards that I made myself to increase the amount of fun and entertainment that my grandchildren had playing it. These were a great success and they had a lot of fun, so much so that I decided to add 4 more cards. The first card is called the fallback card. It's kind of like the jump forward card, except in reverse. If someone gets this, they fall back to the end of the closest slide and then slide backwards. It's a silly little move, but it gets them laughing, and it works out pretty good. The next card is the undo card, and this is one of those cards that's both good and bad. What you do is if you get this card, you get to keep it and then use it next time someone uses something to you, on you that might send you back, or something you don't like, or you draw a card that forces you to do something you don't like. The reason this is good and bad is that, sure, it lets you undo something, but it also represents a loss of turn. So there's a balance there. The turbo card is one of their favorite cards, and this is a lot of fun. What happens with this is if you draw it, you draw 3 new cards, and you can play these any way you want to. You can play them all now, you can save them for later, you can give them to other people you want to help or hurt. This is an interesting card because lots of times it helps a person who's way behind jump way forward. It's so powerful though that I've only added 2 of these. The last new card I introduced was the most surprising because it seemed like a simple idea at the time. It's a 2 times card. If you draw this, you draw another card and then you do double whatever it says. The idea was, let's say you drew a 12 next. Okay, well, you'd move 24. Or if you drew a 4, instead of moving back 4, you'd move back 8. And I thought that would be a lot of fun. It was. But what I didn't realize is this card is fundamentally different than all the others because this card works on the other cards. So in a sense, by adding this one card, all of the other 12 types of cards can be affected by it. So this is actually like 12 new cards. And some crazy things can happen. For example, if you drew a 7, now these player can interpret this. Does that mean that I can move one man forward 14 or divide the 14 between 2? Or does it mean that I can move 4 men forward and divide it between the 7? And we let the players define how they're going to work this. But that's not the crazy part. Where things get interested is if they draw the next card and it's a game sorry card. Now they have to send 2 of their men back to start. That's a big one. Another one is let's say they get a free pass. They get 2 men to go home. Because of this, again, this is a very rare card. Only 2 of these in what is now a deck of 64 cards. Also, if they happen to draw a turbo card, now instead of 3 cards, they draw 6 cards. This seems like it's going to make the game end very fast and move very much quicker, and I suppose it does. But it's so bizarre that when this happens, even the losers are laughing because somebody who's way, way behind is all suddenly right up in front. So these 4 cards have added a lot more life to even the game after these were added. So I hope these give you some more ideas about how to modify your own sorry game. Try them, and I think you'll find it helps the game along a lot. Thank you for watching.